Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy from across the shuck, and yep, you've read the title. I know it's clickbait, but I just couldn't resist it. I got excited again this morning, and I do this so many times. I know a knife's coming, and then when it comes through the door, I take it into the front room to my seat with every intention of then taking it to my knife room to do the unboxing video, and then I just tear at it with a knife. Because I just can't wait to see what they're like. And this one's a real special one. I can't even tell you where I got this one, but I got a hold of this, and I am so flipping chuffed. It's is it once in a lifetime? Probably, yeah. Probably never going to get one of these again. In fact, I know I'm not going to get one of these again. But anyhow, it's just blew my mind. I'm absolutely over the moon with it, and it goes in my collection of pocket knives that I treasure the most. So, what is it? Well, it was opened with an Arthur Wright, which is my daily carry today. Just an Arthur Wright clip point Barlow. I absolutely listen to that. Beautiful. And then a beautiful slip from Griff at MJ Hoods. I'll put it in the wrong way. See, I'm not paying attention. My head is all over the place. I've got one of my giddy Paddy days on. So that is what I opened it with. That is the mess I made of the box as soon as it came in. So we'll stick that up there. And this is the knife in question. And this was a wee bonus. I got Mikey to send these over for me. He had got it for me. And then he also just sent me a wee gift. How nice is that? A beautiful old engine-turned little pen knife. And it's the wee knives that I collect. I'm trying to see what the maker is. I haven't even looked at it yet. I'll do the review on that. When I do the full review on the knife, I'll do the full review on this beautiful little engine. Look at the engine turning on that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love these wee things. And like, there's my little finger. Do you know what I mean? It's a tiny little knife, but there's two blades on it. Again, most of my day can get covered with that. So thank you very much, Mikey, for that. But look at this. Joseph Rogers. You know, nothing special about Joseph Rogers except that it's a made in Sheffield knife, and I collect them because I'm from the UK and this is an English made knife. Joseph Rogers of Sheffield. And the company Eggington, who actually sells these and manufactures them now, has been sold over. So, I mean, you'll definitely not get this type of one again, but we just don't know. We're sort of waiting. It's all Chinese whispers at the minute, so I'm not going to start anything. I just know they've been sold. It's going through, or if it hasn't already gone through. But there we go. Another sad day for Sheffield. And they've had plenty of them in their past, but to get this one is just stunning. I'm just going to take it out and stop waffling because this is just a wee peek. I'll have to settle down and do a review and fully explain what this means to somebody from the UK. Look at that. Beautiful, delicate little Barlow, but look at the stamping on that blade. Oh, let me tell you, if they were making knives like this instead of etching, if they were making knives like this now, they wouldn't be going out of business. That is just beautiful. It needs a little bit of a clean up, but it's really well made. It's just black in there. It needs a wee bit of a clean up. It's brand new, old stock in rosewood, which is just beautiful. Beautiful rosewood. And just... they're so well matched, the scales. I just think they're beautiful. But that is what makes this knife. Beautiful clear on the other side. And then you have there we go, Joseph Rogers, Sheffield, England. Long pull. Not much of a snap open, but I say it needs a bit of a clean out. It's been lying there for a while. It's been well, really beautifully sharpened on one side, but the only thing is now it's not so good on this side. You can hardly see an edge, so I can put a wee bevel on it. That's not a problem, absolutely not a problem. But look at that. Very clean, simple little Barlow. I'm sure it's 3.5 inches. Yeah, it's about 3.5 inches. It's actually maybe just a, no, yeah, it's about 3.5 inches or just slightly under it. The blade is 2.5 inches and the cutting edge is about 2.25. So a perfectly sized Barlow. And with the high ricasso, which again, British Barlows do so well, it is a four finger. I can get all four fingers on the knife. Just gorgeous. And again, this is the sort of knife, I keep saying it, this is what I use as a full EDC. Now, I'll not be using this one as a full EDC. This is a real beautiful. It's not a safe queen because I will carry it, but I'll be using it for very light tasks or just to bring out and show to somebody. But this is what British Barlows were and should be. It's just fantastic. That is just some of the best stamping on any knife I've seen at any price. It is fantastic. And I am just bubbling inside. I am doing everything I can to retain my excitement. It's right up the hey diddle diddle. Let me just get that round so you can see it. It's right up the hey diddle diddle. Beautiful knife. Just impeccable. I just, oh, come on. Just, just such a, it nearly makes me want to cry that it's another Sheffield company that made the Joseph Rogers and the IXL Wolstenholme Iberson knives, and they've been sold. Now, I believe they're still going to make the knives, but don't even know who's going to take over or if it's going to last long. Usually these takeovers promise to stay in the same format for a year or whatever it is they do, and then they're just passed away. They usually go to China or Japan or, you know, it might be a local company buying them, but they'll not keep the production here, I wouldn't have thought, which is, well, I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong. And I have no inside information. I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't usually end up that way. And it's a crying shame that, you know, a company that have made things like this in the past they're just not doing it at all. And now, saying that, here's another Joseph Rogers I got from them. I love this bolster on this. I love the stamping. It's deep stamping in that, but they've really made it beautiful with a cross and the Maltese cross and the star, which is their sort of trademark. But how flippin' lovely are these Barlows? Them two I will keep forever. For absolutely ever. These are pieces that I want in my collection for the rest of my time. I am bouncing. And just to show you the difference, I mean, this is a 400-year anniversary of the Cutlers in Sheffield, and they've done it. The bolster has been etched, and look at the difference when you get a bolster that's etched. I can barely see it. It's just, there's nothing. It's nicely done, but it just does not stand out. I mean, this knife, this would have been sort of you know, well, not high end, but how much nicer does a proper stamp bolster look? I don't underget this etching. Yeah, it's all modern and it's quick, but it doesn't make the life look any better. And therefore, sales will never be as good as what this one would have was when it came out. Never. Just because of etching. I love having this knife. I like the history of it and why it was made, the 400-year anniversary of the Cutlers Association in Sheffield. But you cannot look at them together. It's like it is two completely different things. Modern crap lasering and proper stamp bolsters. That's what stamp bolsters is, a thing that traditionals and old traditional companies always done, and there's a few companies now still doing them. There's a Ashley Harrison custom, and absolutely beautiful. There's his mark on there, absolutely beautiful. There's a Taylor's Eyewitness. Look at the difference. I mean, it's just beautiful. A properly deep stamp, just, it makes such a difference to me. It really does. There's an old IXL, but you can see these are they're all made by the same company, Ibersons. This is a bit older, but I just love the stamp bolsters. Am I saying that enough? I just love it. But this knife is very, very special, and I thank Mikey for getting it across to me. It wasn't Mikey I bought it off, but he facilitated the sale for me from a person over in England. So there we go. I just adore it. Absolutely adore it. And I got a wee bonus present from wee Mikey himself, who's an awful nice fella. So there you go. I'll do a close-up review of this very shortly because I'm not going to be able to stop myself. Thank you very much. Sorry for the clickbait, but, you know, sometimes it just has to happen. Please like, subscribe and comment. And if you'd like to support the channel by buying a wee cup of tea, the details will be in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon with a full video on this. Take care. Bye-bye now.